106.7 Light FM. It's Cubby and Christine in the morning, and joining us right now. I mean, I get like kind of tingly when I see this guy, and I mean this in a good way. There's 2 times of the year that we know Christmas is coming. When Light FM goes all Christmas music, and when this guy joins us, Justin Mayer, Hess GM, the guy behind the scenes responsible for this. Yeah.
It disappeared on you, Cubby.
Well, yeah, it's blowing my cover because now my background's fake. But this is real. It's that time of year. The Hess toy truck, it's back, and it's an ambulance for the first time ever. Tell us more.
Yes.
I mean, look, obviously this is the year that you want to be really recognizing all of the frontline workers in the healthcare and the EMS and everybody who's responsible for helping out during the pandemic. And so we're really happy to have an ambulance this year that helps us really lean into that and be so thankful for all those who are able to support us throughout this time. But yeah, it's first one in 57-year history and our first ever ambulance. And we're really excited about it. It is, you've got it in front of you. It's a pretty realistic, awesome thing. And it's got 4 realistic sirens. It's got over almost 100 lights. So this thing really lights up the room. And for all of those who really need peace on earth this time of year, we have our first ever mute button. So parents can have this no sound, which is something that they might enjoy at certain times of the day.
I'm so sorry. And I'm like, one of the, my timing was a little bit.
That's great.
There you are.
This is a couple of hours of that in a day. Parents might want to just switch that to mute and have the kids do some quiet playtime.
Hey, Justin, I have kind of a nerdy question here because I love how all the planning goes into this. Remember how last year you told me you guys are always planning way ahead? When did the audible get called that an ambulance would be really good for this year?
So, there was no audible. This is one of those things that was actually coincidental because, we are so far out. I mean, next year's toy is already set. I think I may have said that to you last year. So no kidding. This was, I don't even want to say fortunate because nobody wants to be in a pandemic, right? Mm-hmm. But in terms of timing, it does seem like it's certainly coincidental, but this was absolutely coincidental.
Wow.
Not something that we went. But obviously, for years, we've done emergency vehicles. We've done fire. We've done other emergency. We've done police. And in each of those cases, it's an opportunity for us to really lean in and recognize those who give back to the community in their jobs every day. And this year is no different, obviously, for the EMS community.
Yeah, we're so grateful to these people. And I see that it's changed the whole tune for the commercial this year. It's a really nice tribute to the first responders.
Yeah, well, thank you. I mean, we really wanted to make sure that we did lean in, and it's been, like I said, 57 years in the making, and it's something that we know we had been wanting to do. And oftentimes we get asked about the design process. Well, how come you've never done an ambulance before? And so a lot of it comes down to the technology behind it, and we wanted to make sure it was as realistic as possible, and to be able to get almost 100 lights in here, so it really lights up, sort of like a New York City ambulance would. I mean, the design here is very similar to what you might see in the New York Fire Department ambulance crew. And so, we wanted to be very realistic, but at the same time, when we make those commercials that you referenced, we want them to be, celebratory. The last thing we want is like some tragic event happening. And so in this case, our commercial this year is a little bit of a fun. Santa has a little bit of a slip on the ski slope, but it really is about the rescue and the EMS crew that has to come and help Santa off those slopes. And it is a nod to those first responders. And if you caught the end of the commercial, we have a big hashtag, thank you first responders, which we're hoping that, everybody, including your listeners, can hop on social media, use that hashtag and express thanks to all of those who maybe they've had a direct experience with. Maybe they needed somebody to come and help them at some point, or maybe they have a family member that they want to recognize. So, that's really what we're all about this year, is recognizing those who are putting forth all that extra effort every day, and especially this year.
Yeah, when I see that commercial come on, man, I really get excited. I'm like, yes, we're here. We've made it. Holidays are here.
Yeah, it's actually really fun for me too. So obviously we work on it for years. And then even this morning I was cooking breakfast, and I heard it come on the TV. It was actually the first time I heard it on TV this year. So I always run in like it's the first time I'm seeing it. Oh, it's really on TV. So it's a very exciting time of year for us too. And so we're thrilled to be able to do the ambulance this year. We're thrilled to be back for our 57th year. And we're just really excited to celebrate, I think, what everybody needs this time of year, which is just a little bit of back to the tradition of what the holiday season is, some sense of normalcy for what otherwise has been going on.
It's comforting because you're here with us again this year and things have been so strange. And so, yeah, this is always a great, great feeling to see this, to hear the commercial. And I know as soon as we hear the commercial, if we want one, we should go ahead and order it, right? Because these always sell out so fast.
They do sell out every year. And this year, actually, we really want to send that message hard because, not just Hess Toy Truck, which does sell out every year, but in general, because of what's happened in manufacturing slowdowns this year because of the pandemic and whatnot, there's been a real difficult time in the entire toy industry of getting supply of toys manufactured in time for the holidays this year. And on top of that, all of the logistics required to sort of get them into warehouses and then get them through the e-commerce world, right? We're exclusively e-commerce. So you may have heard FedEx, the Postal Service, everybody is having a hard time keeping up with demand. And so it's just going to take longer. So in addition to not wanting to take the chance that we sell out, you just don't want to take the chance that you might be too late to get it in time for the holidays. So whatever you're buying, we hope it's a Hess truck, but if whatever it is you're buying this year, buy it early.
Yeah. I heard you guys are also doing some donating too, right? To RWJ Barnabas Health.
We are. They're a longtime partner of ours. I'm actually on the board of the Children's Specialized Hospital Foundation there. And so we have a long partnership with them, and we're really excited to make sure that we give back every year. We do a number of events with the hospitals, all virtual this year. So we miss seeing all of those kids in person and being able to bring some joy this time of year to the family live. But we know these toys do bring some joy and some relief for those that are having to spend the holidays tied up in a hospital. And it's always fun. I'm going to miss it walking the hallways after we've done the donation, and you just hear the sirens and the horns and the engines as the kids have that moment of joy and relief. We're really proud to do that again, and we're really proud to support the donations with you guys again this year as well.
And we're so glad. And Justin, how are you and your family doing? You have celebrations coming up?
Yeah, hey, it's we're getting through the school year as best as we can. And my kids now, they are very opinionated about this toy and this product, and they really are thrilled with this year's toy. I know, Cubby, your daughter had the plush toy we were talking about that we had come out with earlier this year, which is already sold out. But my daughter loves that; she sleeps with it every night, and so the whole toy brand is very close to our heart, and it's very personal for us as well.
The plush toy that my daughter has, you can have it back because it's filled with drool, and there's so much DNA on that thing. I'll have to buy a new one, I think. She's not
built for that. We did that on purpose. We know they're going to be chewed on and torn on and spilled on, and just a little bit of warm soap water. You're good. You're good.
So, Justin, every year at Light FM, we do a radiothon to benefit Hassenfeld Children's Hospital. And I don't mean to put you on the spot, but could you donate some trucks since you guys are so generous over there at Hess?
Yes, of course. Please put me on the spot. We'd be happy to support you. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. We're obviously love to give back this time of year. And in addition to what we obviously support with you guys, we're a gold partner with Toys for Tots. So in general, donating and giving back this time of year is a huge portion of what the Hess Toy Truck program is all about.
Thank you. That is so kind. Thank you. And so once again, we just want to describe this. So you get the Hess ambulance, and the little rescue guy slides out the back. You're probably better at describing than I am.
Yeah, so we've got the ambulance and rescue combined for almost 100 lights. There's 97 lights between the two. And then the ambulance has 4 different siren sounds, and this really important switch on the bottom can put you into that mute mode that I mentioned.
Okay.
Right? And then inside we have the rescue truck, and this guy's really cool because while I can't really demonstrate it well here, he's got the pullback motor, and when you tilt it, he'll wheelie across for a lot of fun, and has a little gate drop down here for some storage of, I don't know, Cheerios or whatever else your daughter's going to be rolling around the floor with. And then, of course, the ramp drops back here, and so you can kind of put, whatever you want. Obviously, it holds the rescue, but if you're, imagine it playing, it can certainly hold some sort of, injured, I don't know, Barbie or something, whatever needs to be.
Yes, we'll say Barbie.
Well, listen, I can't tell you how much your partnership means to us at Light FM, and we just couldn't be more excited to be working with you every single year. And thank you for delivering such a perfect truck this year.
Well, no, thank you guys for the partnership. And I need to put you on the spot a little bit here, Cubby. Where can I get one of those outfits? People
Oh
often
yeah.
I feel like I need to dress like that.
If you are a Jets fan, you get one for free. Been a tough year being a Jets fan, so
Yeah, well, I mean, sort of off the record here, the history there, right?
Well, yeah. There's the Jets colors and the Hess, right?
Well, so Leon Hess, right? So our, the original founder of Hess Corporation and the Hess toy truck was the owner of the New York Titans, and when he moved them to New Jersey and changed the names to the Jets and his green and white color to match his gas stations.
Yep.
Very nice.
Yes.
I like that.
But thankfully, the ambulance is having a better year than our Jets.
Yeah, maybe they could use the ambulance for some of the increase.
We love you, Justin. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Have a great holiday season.
Merry
You
Christmas.
too. Thank you for everything.
Bye-bye.
106.7 Lights FM.